Hello, today, okay, the fucking second I start recording, police drive past my house. Amazing. Okay, today is the first episode of doing a Leetcode question every single day until I am employed as a developer or something. I don't know, that's yet to be. Oh my god, can you chill? Can we just. I'll just give it a sec. Thank you. Today's question 1935. The maximum number of words you can type. There is a malfunctioning keyboard where some letters do not work. All of the keys on the keyboard work properly. Given a string text of words separated by a single space and a string of broken letters of all distinct letter keys that are broken, return the number of words in text you can fully type using this keyboard. Okay. That's okay. Well, I think we just iterate through the entire text, and we define each thing as a word. So we'd say we would iterate through the entire thing. Okay, well, the result will be a number, which will be total, which will start at 0. We can increment, and then we're going to have to return the result, obviously. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can. It's very, very loud. So we're going to iterate through the entire text, obviously. For integer I is equal to 0, and I is less than strlen of the text, or the string length of the text. And I always use x, and we'll just increment I. We'll make a loop of doing that. So we're going to go through every single character in this text. And as we go through it, we want to determine every time a word is started. So I think we want to set word valid. So I think we'll make a boolean called word valid. We'll set it to true initially. And then for every single letter, we need to check if it's a space or not. Because if it's a space, we want to. Okay, if. Just stay with me for a second. If text I is equal to a space, right? Then we're going to want to reset whether the word's valid. Because we do this part. Okay, the word's valid, sure. And we also want to get to here, and we want to check. So this is we need to separate these two words. We need to check this word, and if it's got A or D, which it does not, that's fine. So we want to check every time we get to a new word. That's fine. Okay, we also want to check if the word valid was true, because then if it was. If the word was valid, because when we get to it, the space is deciding the new word. Like, every time we hit a space, for example right here, we know we've gone to a new word. Or we know we've finished this word. And once we finish this word, and the word is valid, because it's still valid, we want to increment. So that's fine. So I think if the word's valid, we're going to increment the result by 1. Yep. And if the word is not valid, it's not going to be reset. But then we're going to reset word valid to true. And we're going to continue the loop, because we don't need to bother checking the space against everything else. If the character is not a space. Okay, I'm considering there might be a problem when there's multiple spaces. It's going to really increment it. We'll address that later. And if it's a not a space, I just got a fucking email. Oh, you can't hear that. Okay, we can assume if it's a not a space, that it's a word, and therefore every character of the word we want to check. We can use J. Actually, we can use X because I like X. And we're going to iterate through the broken letters. Fucking capitals, man. Why is there no autofill? I'm not paying for autofill. It's crazy. That's probably what gets most people. No. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. I know. It's something outrageous. You have to pay to use autofill. It's just corporate greed. No, I'm just fucking around. But it's pretty nuts. Okay. So now we're iterating through. Yep. If text I is equal to broken letters x, then we want to make the word valid equal to false. And I don't see why this shouldn't pass basic auto tests. Why did I type that? What is wrong with me? Okay, the output was 0. How is that? Okay. Oh, okay. One thing we didn't do is check at the very end for a valid word, because no, that shouldn't matter. It should increment from here, from hello. So it's going through all of hello. Okay, so it's going to check H for A and D. And then it's going to check E for A and D. And then it's going to hit a space. And if the word is valid, it's going to increment by 1. Which it should be. I might have to do this. Yes, okay, so that fixes the first case. Now, I think this one doesn't work because it doesn't check it at the end. So we can do this at the very end of it. And this should fix the final one. Okay, I don't know if this will pass all auto tests, which should pass some of them, which it has. Oh, it passes everything. But it's really slow. Which is cool that it passes, but I want to use 0 milliseconds of runtime. Oh, cause you can compare whole. No, you can't. How are we getting it that fast? Can you just check if it's in? I'm gonna Google it on my phone really quick. What the fuck, Siri? Can you check if a character is in a string C? By using the standard library function string char, which is the most efficient common method. If string char string target equals null. Oh. Oh, you can just check if it's in there. Okay, well, we don't have to do this loop then. Okay, we can take this away. We can do. Well, I know technically I've solved it, but I want to make it better because I don't want to beat just 1% of people. I want to get it probably up here. But 11 milliseconds need to drop out a lot. Who the fuck? How are we using 200 milliseconds of runtime? And the memory's not that good either. It's pretty bad. So we want to do if string char. How do I use this? Okay, you just check if the string. Okay, so you want to check string. Okay, so we're going to do broken letters, which is the string. And then we're going to check this specific character. So we're going to check text. I, yes. And then we want to check if this is equal to null. And if it's equal to null, we want to do nothing. Okay, we can just check if it's not null. And then we can just do word valid equal to false. Does this still work? Vendor dough. Okay, this should be quicker as well. I can buy a little bit. Okay, 5 milliseconds. That's literally 50% at least. But we're still not beating many people. So how are we getting 0 milliseconds of runtime? How is that happening? I suppose because we might as well, once we know the word is invalid, there's no point of checking the rest of the characters in the word, so we might as well go until. So, if it's not this, we don't need to check that every time. If not word valid, then we might as well just continue, because there's no point. There's no point of continuing this check. There's no point checking this. So we might as well just skip until. Okay, still passes. This should be a little bit quicker, maybe 4 milliseconds. 7. Okay. So this, okay, yeah, right. So the word's not valid. Okay, okay, sure. How the fuck that works? Well, I just meant because if the word's not valid, we might as well skip it. How is that worse? I don't know. That's so strange. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the solutions because I think I'm done. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it lower than this submission, which is 5 milliseconds. I don't know how you guys are getting 0. But this one's 6. Oh, we did S. Oh, well, the memory's better. I didn't change anything. What did I change? Oh, you know, I'll take it. Whatever. Let's have a look at the solutions. Yeah, great. I don't really want to tell people about that. Okay, but this is in JavaScript. And there's no C1. Super easy beginners. Split the input text into words. Use a set to quickly check if a letter is broken. Check each character. Oh, you didn't do it in C. Okay, we'll look at C++. Please don't phone me. Look at this AI slop. Don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. Oh man, I've never looked at solutions on Leetcode before, but this is trash. Okay, well, this was day 1. We'll see you another day. Have a great day. Or a bad day, or whatever. I don't know.